Oh. Holy shit. Elon is sick. Elon's sick.
We'll edit that out. Alright.
No, we're leaving that shit in.
This is episode 60 of the Macpack podcast.
Woo! Featuring Elon Musk.
G'day and welcome to the Macpack podcast. My name's Shane McKenna and to my left, this week in order of the most Elon Musk looking legend on the panel, it's my little brother Joey. How are you, boy?
You know, I'm going great, Jake, but I don't agree with the comment. I don't think I look like it.
We'll get into that in a little bit. And to my right, coming in at 6'1" as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
Look, Joe might look a little bit like Elon Musk, but he isn't as bad a guy as Elon Musk.
I don't know what this narrative is, so we'll have to delve.
We do.
We'll have to explain.
Bad guy.
Boys, we're chatting about music tonight on the Macpack podcast. We don't often take a deep dive into music, but we have a music chat. We also play Take Me Back, which we haven't played in fucking ages.
Great game.
We're chatting about Christmas trees because I'm starting to see a bit of decoration are up and about.
Yep.
Plus, we have an everyday hero that has been sent in from a fan for the first time ever. It truly is a massive episode of the Macpack podcast, so let's get into it. Boys, Brother
Mingos.
How are we all?
I'm great.
I'm fantastic.
Elon?
Yeah, I'm good.
Musk.
The net worth is, I don't know, going well or down. It changes every day for him.
So-
the man.
Predict, Joe, right now. What stocks are going up tomorrow?
What stocks? We got Tesla, obviously, going through the roof.
Of course.
We got Shiba Inu, the meme coin.
Oh.
And
How's Doge going?
Doge? Not great, I don't think.
Oh.
Do you remember you used to get around calling everything Doge when you were like 6?
Doge Diggity.
Doge
Yeah.
Diggity. Have we mentioned this?
Maybe.
We mentioned Sozcat Dean Diggity.
Yeah.
Not Doge Diggity. Gonna have to open
Maybe
that
Doge.
vocabulary
Yeah,
back up.
vocabulary might be on next week. We can chat about Doge.
Doge, yeah. That was that wasn't even a meme or anything. He just
Nah.
Yeah, I guess I invented it.
yeah, you did.
You're recouping?
I'm actually suing them right now.
Suing Dogecoin.
Yeah, trying to get
For
my
all
money.
they've
Trying to
got.
get my money back.
So the whole Elon thing, it's come up once again. I think we've made mention to it before on
Happens
the
a fair
podcast.
bit.
We've made mention to it a lot amongst the four walls that we live in.
Yep.
But I don't know how frequently we sort of
Chat
what
about
would you say? Like
Put it out
outcast
into
it
the
to the
ether.
But it's coming in from the ether. It's again on TikTok. We've had again. This must be the third or fourth mention we've had.
It's
It's my favorite comment we get.
bloke
I
on the
think-
left looks like Elon Musk. Oh, on the right.
Oh, the first time it was when we had that video about cars,
Yeah.
and it was about like which petrol do you use?
Yeah, that's on
And
brand.
then one of it was like, why is Elon Musk talking about petrol?
That's a classic.
Which was actually a clever comment.
But it happens. I reckon it would happen. It happens so frequent. I think we had 2 this week. Would I be right in saying that?
Don't know.
Okay. But it's so funny, and I love
you know what?
screenshotting him
I
and
don't see
sending him
it.
through
Do you see it?
every
You know-
time.
Do you see the? Like,
Oh,
the
do I see the
resemblance?
resemblance? Not really, but I love just getting on it just
Yeah.
because
I
it's
think,
funny.
I think it went away for a bit when I like grew my hair out.
I think
I
that's
don't
when
think
you're
That
more.
was a terrible look, by the way. that was a terrible.
Hey,
I didn't tell you. One of the girls, it must have been, maybe it was when you had the mullet, but one of the chicks.
the mullet I hated. I regretted that so bad.
I thought the mullet was cool.
You know how you say like I never go to the office? That started when I had the mullet.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I mean we raised like $750 for charity or
Oh,
whatever.
that's good.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if it was
Oh, whack.
Would you pay $750 next year not to do the
not to
mullet?
do it. Yeah, I mean, or you can just not do it, which is also free.
What a guy! What a guy! That's not really the Elon Musk
I liked
way,
it.
is it?
I've
It
had
was-
some proud haircuts. I used to cut my own hair. I used
Yours
to
looks
really.
it looks
I-
like shit at the moment.
Hey, it's been 2 weeks. I'm getting cut.
Because
off.
you
I'll
got
be-
a mullet.
I'll be handsome again soon. Don't you
Right.
guys worry. But yeah, when I used to cut it really high sometimes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked like I had a mohawk on the videos, but yeah.
I know, that's
It
fine.
looked
joke-
real bad. When we were at Jared's, it looked as bad as
Oh
ever.
yeah, that was sad because I knew that was going to be like our most watched episode, and I looked at the worst.
I remember we packed up and I looked at you and you looked terrible and I didn't want to say anything and I was like, does he always look like this? Just the whole episode, like it was pretty hot in the
Yeah.
place and I don't know, he just
I was
looked
growing out the
really.
mullet.
Well, and
My
also
favorite
the-
thing he ever did, just quickly, remember when he used to get his hair cut and he used to get it cut in a line?
Oh, he'd get a fucking, what do you call those things?
Fringe.
A protractor out and line it up. Could have used a ruler. You don't, need
Line
you don't need to measure any angles.
He literally used to get it was the shit.
Everything looked
It's
terrible
really-
except for like the fringe.
It was really long.
Get a photo of it.
Oh,
It used to sit.
where
It
did you
used,
get a photo of
it
it?
used to sit halfway down your head, and it was in.
What did he used to?
Because I didn't let the barber cut my hair because I was trying to grow it out. But Mum insisted
He used to
insisted on
say-
taking me to the barbers. So I
He-
said, just cut the front bit out of my eyes. That's all I need.
He used to say, he would say to Mum, he's like, no, I want to grow my hair out. And I was like, why? And he goes, I want it so when I'm running down the court, if possible, I want it to bop around
I wanted to flow in the
because
wind.
he thought that looked really cool.
It does.
Sometimes I
It was
feel
like Troy Bolton vibes, bro. Troy Bolton.
oh, yeah, High School Musical.
Yeah, boy, that was me.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like if you have long hair, I feel like this doesn't, the placement of my headphones doesn't help a lot either.
Yeah, I always
It really
wish I-
sort of shoves it back down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the
it's
thing.
really fluffy. It looks like you got like a fro and then it's like a cut.
Yeah, so that's when I go through the YouTube thumbnails. Like, oh, I should probably get a cut.
And that's how you decide.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Well, like, Riley's shaving my head this week,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
so if it looks bad next week, you know who to blame.
Oh, exciting! What time? I might get in on that action.
I don't know. We'll have to suss it.
Sick. How was the ball?
The
Joe?
ball.
We've talked about haircuts for about 9 minutes. But how was the ball?
Yeah. The ball was great. It was
What
at
ball was this?
the
How are your balls?
the business,
Oh,
the
the-
corporate
oh.
business. It was just like a social club
It's business.
that we used
That's
to
pretty
do.
Business time.
No one knows what that is.
Yeah, it's from a Flight of the Conchords episode with like
Yet again.
People, you gotta know what that
I
is.
don't know if people would. Anyway,
Anyway.
great show.
Ball.
Check it
You
out.
went to the ball.
Went to the ball. It was at Optus Stadium. It was just like
Must be
we used to
nice.
have like a yearly ball, but then I think like some controversial things happened at one once, so they
Ooh.
stopped it.
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dish the
This
dirt.
was before my time.
Oh,
And
Surely you've got
it's
some whispers
convenient.
there.
I don't know. I could talk about it on.
Oh no, we don't know who you work for.
Yeah, just some controversial things that happened in. Yeah, there may have been.
Turkey slap.
No, not jokes. There may have been some controversial photos going around of someone in a spa not wearing any pants. This is all I've only heard. This
Alleged. It's been alleged.
That's
it's
Joey.
way before my time.
Heavily
That's
alleged.
Joey on
Heavily
side.
alleged. Heavily alleged.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, but the ball. Yeah, it was great. It was at Optus.
Yep.
So we stayed
Play
at.
some footy.
No, we didn't.
Are we allowed on the turf?
No, we weren't. And so we're there. Lovely venue.
Yeah.
Nice place. Knew one of the girls from the old cinema complex was working there.
Oh.
Yeah, I got connections. and, yeah, and then we go out. And we've been there for about an hour, like maybe half an hour. No food had come out yet.
Oh,
And then
dogs.
there were people coming around like, there's like some surprise that's been organised.
Yeah.
So
It's a
sweet.
spa.
I love surprises. It's a spa. Everyone take those pants off. And then
Sausages for Joe.
we walk outside. So now we can see the pitch and stuff.
Yep.
And then everyone's still
The
standing there.
pitch. Has anyone?
I was waiting for someone to the pitch.
Yeah,
The field.
The field.
This is an Elon Musk thing.
It could have been a cricket pitch, depending on the season.
Okay.
And then there was like a lot of other parts.
The sports field. The sports pitch.
What is this?
Sports grounds.
Yeah, you know the grass where the guys run around? So we go out there, and then there's not just us having our party.
Yep.
There's like a lot of other companies.
Ooh.
There's like Isuzu was there. Other
At the car brand.
Shouting out other
Isuzu
companies.
trucks. I hope they had a great night.
Paid for a sponsorship.
Yeah,
that
well,
why you
yeah. The guy stopped me in the hall. He gave me a big briefcase. He said, "Please talk about our Christmas party." And then, so I think for most of them, it must have been their Christmas parties.
It's early. It's the 15th of November at day of
Yeah,
recording.
no, ours
whole
was a Christmas
episode-
party. Our Christmas party's on the 22nd of December.
The theme of this episode is that Christmas is coming too early.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, so we walk out, and then there's like all the other companies like around the ground in all these
The
different
pitch.
rooms.
Yeah.
So they're all outside watching the pitch, and then you know, like they do like the light show at Optus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Oh, we've organised something special for you guys." It wasn't special for us; it was for everyone who was there.
Yeah.
And it was just like
Everyone else got their eyes shut. You're not allowed to watch it. It's
Yeah,
just for
it's
this crew.
just for Isuzu. and then like so they're doing the light show, and I'm kind of like, I mean, it's nice, but like I don't really care.
Yeah,
And
of course.
And then they start letting off fireworks,
Oh,
but not in the ground, on the other side,
Hope
like
so.
outside.
yeah.
So we can only see like
half of it.
through like a little section. You can see the
Oh.
fire. I'm like, I bet. Bloody Isuzu over there with the fucking great seating next to the window, loving these fireworks. And anyway, they were all kind of like, do they know that like half the people here can't see the fireworks? And then they played this video, which I'll have to get. Kira took a video of it on like on the big screen.
Yeah, it was the
It
fireworks.
it was animated Santa dancing with these elves.
It's November.
And then they're just like dancing. And then it's like, we're all like
Yeah.
corporate
Yeah, men.
old people.
Yeah.
And women.
Like, there's no kids and stuff there, and women. Yeah.
yeah.
and,
Jake.
and then like everyone's just kind of like, why are they showing, like, why did they think we would like yeah, anyway, and then it like ended and we got to go back inside. It was a good night. And then this was a little bit of a detour from the night. This
Yeah,
little
okay.
light show. But yeah, it was great. You know, hitting the D floor. You know how it is. And then a lot of
Yeah.
like the sort of the big wigs were there. You know,
Yeah.
the partners and such.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which are always great.
Bit of connecting, you know?
Yeah, a lot of networking.
Yeah.
How's your
Can I
LinkedIn?
say? And
LinkedIn
then-
looking good?
LinkedIn's looking fantastic. And then there's one of my favorite like corporate stories I've heard.
Here we go.
I asked this one guy. I was like, oh, like you got to tell Kira. It's like a classic story. So basically, he's been at this company for like
The spa story.
he's been in this company for decades, right? And our company used to be two separate companies that
Yeah.
merged together, right?
Yeah.
And then prior to this, there used to be like all the big firms would play, like they had like a footy league,
Okay.
so they would play football.
Yeah.
And then AFL, yeah. And then this
Yeah.
is over in Melbourne. But then so there was like the grand final.
Yeah.
The two companies that would later become my company
heard this
versed in football.
Yeah.
And this is a detail that he leaves out when he tells it like at like corporate events. But apparently the ruckman on our team, well, the ruckman on one of the teams and the ruckman on the other team, he had been like hooking up with this guy's girlfriend.
Jesus.
Ooh.
And he told him,
This is bigger news than the spa story.
Yeah.
and he told him in the like at the start of the game.
Who did? One of the
The
Oh.
ruckman, he like talking
ruckman
smack.
jokingly like went, I've been sleeping with your girlfriend.
Well, I don't know, sleeping with, but like yeah, things have been happening.
Right.
And
Rough.
and then it led to like this massive like brawl
Cool.
where they were like full fisticuffs or whatever.
Scenes,
And
man.
then like 2 weeks later, the merger got announced.
Oh,
So like within like the next month, they all worked in the same office,
yeah.
even though they had all like beaten each other up.
Shit.
Huge.
So that's a good story.
And how's the girl now? Did she?
No idea.
All right, good stuff. Were we drumming out?
Yeah, drone out.
There's drumming out. All right, boys. Forgot to mention, we're running a poll during the podcast tonight,
Yep.
asking the question: does Joe look like Elon Musk or not? For anyone following us on Instagram,
We want to hear the actual fans' point of view.
Yeah, you would have seen it 4 days ago at the time of release. But yeah, check it out. No, it's not going to work. Just check it out currently because it's already
We'll
happened.
just tell you what happened.
But yeah, we just wanted to work out if people think that Joe looks like Elon Musk. So
Results.
tune in to the end of the episode and we'll let you know. All right, music chat.
Music chat.
Music
All right.
chat. Here we go.
So you may have heard there was a record broken this week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Biggest like debut day
Yeah.
for a female artist on Spotify ever.
Okay.
Really?
Taylor Swift.
Bigger
Yep.
than Rodrigo.
Yeah, smashed it
Shit.
by like 30 mil.
Gee.
I don't know. My numbers could be wrong, but I believe Taylor Swift's re-recording of Red,
Yep.
90 million streams in like the first 24 hours, and I think Sour had 60.4,
Fuck.
which is still massive from
Do you know what's
Olivia.
crazy? I did not listen to either of these like first week.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
know they come out.
I listened
so
to Sour the day that Sour came out.
Yeah.
Was your 18th birthday?
Oh, I listened to it with Olivia in the
I listened
car.
to it on the way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Anyway.
Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So do you guys know?
Aaron Rodgers? What? Go.
So do you guys know about this Taylor Swift, Taylor's version?
Nah, I
re-recording.
don't.
Nah.
I don't really subscribe to her. I don't find her that. No, it's a bit weird. Hot take.
Well, hot take indeed.
Shout out. I know she
Well,
listens, but
This
Yeah.
is a pretty cool story. So I'm sure most people are in the know. Most people know, but I'll keep you guys up to date. So essentially,
cool.
Taylor Swift's masters, which are like the original recordings of her first like 4 or 5 albums,
Okay.
were sold by the record company to this guy Scooter Braun.
Yep.
Scooty.
He used to run Bieber.
Probably, yeah. Anyway, this guy like sucks. Apparently.
okay.
He
Oh,
like
okay.
exploits artists, like takes a lot of the money for himself.
Yeah, okay.
And then he ended up. So I think he sold them to another company.
Yep.
He got a lot of royalties from that, and he still makes money off it. So essentially, what Taylor's doing
Oh.
is re-recording her albums, putting them up on Spotify,
So
so
you-
that she owns them completely, and that she gets all the.
Can she delete
money?
the old
I
versions?
don't think so.
But she's just hoping people will listen to the new
I
stuff.
mean, it got 90 million streams.
It's the exact same.
Just like
Just sung
it's only
like recently.
Yeah.
She's
So
recorded it.
it's updated. So she re-records all the instrumentals. She sings it new, obviously.
Yeah.
And there are some slight changes where, like for this one, for example, some of the songs are a bit more poppy because that's how she wanted them to be originally.
Okay.
But the label wanted them to be more country.
True.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
the biggest thing that everyone's been talking about on this new Red recording. So this album came out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
did it.
Yep. So
Okay.
originally came out 10 years ago. It's got like
So it's the same music that people were
yeah,
listening
yeah,
to.
yeah. So it's got like
But was it not on Spotify before?
no, they're both on Spotify. There's two versions
This is
of it
the
on
most
Spotify now.
confusing thing I've ever heard.
I'm 100% up to date.
So it's got like I'm feeling 22.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
the
We
song.
are never getting back together.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
bangers.
there's also this song, which is like a fan favorite, but I don't think either of you will know. It's called All Too Well.
No.
It's one of those songs where it's like it's not on the radio, it wasn't a single, but the fans love it. The fans, it's like a fan favorite. She plays it at all the shows and stuff, and like
Okay.
people get into
It's a
it.
deep cut.
Okay,
This song
take your word for it.
so the original one was about 5.5 minutes. She's now released
Thick.
a 10-minute version
Thicker.
that she had
Taylor.
alluded to. So the story goes, originally the song was 24 minutes.
That's a lot.
Fuck.
That's
She cut it down to 10,
Nice.
and then she brought in someone else to help her cut it down to 5. And now she's released the 10-minute version. And boys, what's our opinion on Jake Gyllenhaal?
I'm a huge fan. Jakey's my man.
Great actor.
Jakey's my
Jake?
man.
I love the guy. He's a great actor. He's
He's-
the most hated man on the internet right now.
Oh.
Because this Red album
Yeah.
is about when Taylor Swift dated Jake Gyllenhaal.
Of course she
And
is.
All Too Well in particular is about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Why
It's
would
like
you
the
date
most
Taylor Swift, bro. Such a
It's-
trap. Which it is.
well, anyway, so All Too Well originally
I
is
thought she
like
keeps a hush hush about who she dates, though. Who the songs are about.
well, she never says it, but you can
I
sort
hate
of
Jake Gyllenhaal.
you can sort of put it together. So with this one in particular, so the first song, All Too Well, it's just like a nice, sad song about like, oh, they were in love, it didn't work.
The first version.
Yeah, the first version
Okay.
is very like, oh, you know,
Subtle.
it's like really nice. There's like good lines about how, like he still got this scarf that he left
Okay.
at Maggie Gyllenhaal's house, and then also like
Who's
stuff about
that?
Jake's sister, also a big actor.
Okay.
And then it's like he still got it as like a memory of her. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of nice. Like,
Yeah.
there's also a great line about them dancing in the refrigerator light. It's like a lovely thing. Anyway,
Okay.
this new 10-minute version, there's a couple extra verses where she just like riffs him to shreds.
Oh right.
It talks about like more of the like shitty things he did in the relationship. Also there was like a big age gap, which is a bit questionable.
I was just
and
calling him
then-
a pedophile.
no, not quite. But and then the like one of the most hard hitting lines is she says like, as I get older, your lovers stay the same age.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's classic. But yeah, everyone
get
on the
it.
internet.
He just dates young chicks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like kind of true with who he's dating now.
Oh.
So all over TikTok, all over the internet, everyone's just riffing into Jake Gyllenhaal.
Poor Jake.
Yeah, that's rough.
Right, boys getting like dug up over a relationship that
That
happened.
there
happened
was
10 years
also-
ago. There's a statute of limitations, is there not? 7 years. It's like
There's
that's
also a short film
What?
starring about All Too Well, starring the
Tom
girl
Holland.
from Stranger Things.
Millie
Not
Bobby
Millie Bobby
Brown.
Brown. The
Sadie Sink.
Sadie Sinks.
Shit.
Who are
It's
all
so
of these
good.
people.
And it's like
I don't know anyone. I mentioned Justin
Yes,
Bieber earlier,
fucking-
and that is the only person
What's he, a
I've
baby boomer? What gen is he?
Who me?
Jake.
Yeah.
I'm just so surprised Elon Musk knows this much about.
But yeah,
Topical
anyway, so
events.
yeah, people are like tearing Jake Gyllenhaal to shreds
Shit.
everywhere. And anyway,
Yeah.
the next one.
Is he in a movie coming out?
No,
Is he going to be in the new Spider-Man?
maybe.
Oh, no. That's
But
gonna
it comes
get
out in like 2 weeks.
Fuck, that movie's going to pop off.
Yeah, he could be in it.
This
But,
is a marketing
What do you mean it
scheme.
could be? It's shot. It's over.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
we don't
announced
know.
yet.
We don't know.
There's a
who's
lot
in
of
it
hush
yet.
hush about this new
It comes out in
Spider-Man
2
movie.
weeks.
Yeah, but we don't know who's in it yet.
No, it comes out in a month.
Okay.
Jake's
weeks.
really out of the know on like
Yeah,
things that happen.
fuck, man.
But
I think
anyway.
this is a marketing strategy
So
for the new Spider.
Jake Gyllenhaal's been ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you got Harry Styles,
I know him.
John Mayer.
I know him.
These guys are gotta be stressing.
Like John
The
Mayer.
Harry Styles go out with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
When?
He went out
He
with everyone,
did.
bro.
Also, Taylor Lautner recently engaged to someone named Taylor.
I don't know.
So her last name's gonna be
He's the
Taylor
Twilight
Lautner.
dude. Even I know that.
Oh,
Dickhead.
wait, is it the good looking one?
He's
Oh.
not the one who's gonna be Batman.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam Fender. Do you know who Sam,
Sam
Fender is?
Fender,
Do you know who
yeah.
Sam Fender? Now this
The
is
Fender Bender.
Sam Fender is my favorite artist. So move over Taylor
Whoa.
Swift, move over John Mayer. Sam Fender is fucking all time. Right now, I'll tell you for free, no one that listens will know who Sam Fender is.
No.
Oh,
Do yourself a hot dog favor. He is a king. He's got 2 fantastic albums out at the moment. One come out a couple years ago.
Yep.
yeah.
Probably while Jake Gyllenhaal was hanging out with 24-year-olds or whatever the fuck he's doing.
That could be any time.
But the latest one that came out 2 weeks ago,
Yep.
3 weeks ago, probably 4 weeks ago. It's been a while. It's fantastic. It's absolutely one of the greatest things I've ever heard.
What's it called?
17 Going Under is the album. That's the title track as
Yep.
well.
Oh.
Fantastic stuff. He's starting to get recognition in Australia as well.
Australia.
He's
Where's
been
he
on,
from?
from the UK.
Oh.
Absolutely no one knows about him
Yeah, he's
whatsoever.
How small is he? Like, are we talking small enough to get on the Macpack podcast?
No, but I'll definitely throw out a few bones because I'm not huge into music, but I really like him
Okay.
and I really like Gang of Youths. We'll get to them in a second.
Oh.
But Sam is absolutely killing it, and you will begin to hear of him very soon. He's been on Triple M the last couple of weeks. He was on Triple J on Friday. I'm starting to actually hear
What
it.
are
I
they
don't listen to the radio ever,
Yeah.
but I'm starting to hear about him. I play him at work. I'll just put him in we have like a big Sonos system.
Uh-huh.
I just drop Sam Fender tracks in there and it
Advertising.
goes off.
What
Sam's the king.
five top songs to listen to?
Or currently,
Number one.
17 Going Under is elite.
Yep.
Spit of You from the new album as well is elite. Hypersonic Missiles from the last album.
Banger.
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
my favorite.
The
That song
Borders from the last album is elite.
slaps. And that's like political. Refugee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Largely a lot of his stuff is
Yeah,
quite.
even hypersonic missiles is.
And Dead Boys. I really like Dead Boys on the last one as
Yeah.
well.
And what genre? It's like
he does rock. He's
like
very
alt rock.
he's very a Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. He's like
And then he
more of a
does
classic
and then he does
rock
strong
vibe.
ballads as well. Like he knows, but the sax. Whoever plays the sax in Sam Fender's band is fucking
Maybe we could get them on.
all time. Sam Fender, if you do come to Perth,
Work our way up.
we're getting you on the podcast. Now, what leads me to talk about Sam Fender and Gang of Youths? Gang of Youths
Bit more
tickets on sale today on release day, Friday release
Hell yeah.
day for their new stuff. Their new album came out a couple of weeks ago as well.
Yes.
Everyone would have heard.
No,
Did it just the
just
singles?
singles. There's been like dropping singles, but yeah, we'll be going to that. We would have had tickets by now at time of release. We got an email a couple of weeks ago
Here we go.
from Gang of Youths. We're on this mailing list. I'm a huge
Yeah.
fan of theirs. We went and saw them when they came to Perth last time. Now it was like 3-4 years
It
ago
was right
now.
after I got my red iPhone, so it would have been 2019.
Okay. So
Cool.
2 years?
Yeah.
3 years. I think it was 3 years ago. I think it was 2008. It was 2008.
Ah, maybe it was that.
So yeah, 3 years ago. So that was fucking big news. We went with Cody Ritchie.
Yeah, Cody Ritchie.
Shout out to Cody Ritchie.
Famous guest
Stitches with
star.
Richie.
So hopefully we get to go with Cody Ritchie
Yeah,
again.
we
We'll
got
see
a
if we
great
can.
video. So Cody, her sister, I think might have been not 18 at the time.
It was Blaze.
Yeah. So we're at the concert,
She
and
doesn't
then
swear, right?
for her favorite song, I forget which one it was. They got so many good songs, but Cody FaceTimed Blaze while they played,
Classic.
and she's like holding it up so the camera's facing like them or whatever.
It was
And then
absolutely
you
all
just see
time.
Blaze's face like in tears.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah.
watching-
Yeah. And
Sheesh.
people around us were watching like
Oh, yeah.
Cody on FaceTime with this woman, like this young girl who's just like sobbing. But the email said it
Oh.
was from Gang of Youths.
Yeah.
If you're in the UK, and we now have quite a big viewership in the UK.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So if you're in the UK, you can see Sam Fender.
And-
He's got a gig in the UK. He's doing a tour in the UK.
No.
Do you know who is with him opening in
No.
the UK?
Taylor
Swift. No, it's Jake
Jake
Gyllenhaal. No, Sam Fender is opening for Gang of Youths in the UK.
That's the ultimate.
In his home state.
Jake's flying over.
Now, potentially, very potentially, Tom Corky, I'll see you soon. But if they flip the script,
Oh.
Oh no.
Sam Fender came out in 2017 and said he was a huge fan of Gang of Youths.
Oh.
They're doing the tour in a couple weeks. They'll get really close, get all chummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiss.
Then Game of Youths come to Australia to do their tour.
And.
Jake
Fender
Stradamus.
Oh, shit.
Cross
he's back.
fingers, cross toes.
He's back.
Sam Fender to open for Gang of Youths
Shit.
in Australia.
There it is. You heard it here first. And you can catch us at that at the Perth show.
You can indeed.
Definitely.
It's going to
we'll
be
definitely
huge.
there.
And then we'll get them all on.
You!
Yeah, I think we need to get a bigger table.
We're going to need a bigger table. All right, boys, it's been a hot minute since we played this game. I think the last time we played it, we had big Frankie Mac
was
in
on,
the
yeah.
studio.
Daddy-o.
Do you remember the game?
Of course I do. Take me back to the past time, a past year, back before we could drink beer. Movies, artists, stylish gear, we gotta find out what was the year. Hell yeah.
Good singing there, right?
Thanks, man.
That's a classic.
It's one of the only. It's one of
It
the
was the
first.
It was the first.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Nah, we did one. We played one with Cody before that.
No. That
Okay.
was it.
Anyway, someone can check that for us.
That was it.
Have we got a wiki? What do you call it?
yeah, Macpack Wiki.
Yeah, someone could go on and
I
check
was
that out.
thinking that. Yeah.
The game is what's the game called?
Take me back.
Take me back. It's basically a game. It's a quiz type setup
Yep.
where one of us will take the other two through a bit of a journey and ask a few questions
Journey through time.
about some of the happenings from a certain year. So it might be Ricky Ponting debuted playing cricket, or Taylor Swift dated some other random legend. And it's up to us to work out who.
What was the year?
What was the year?
was
Yeah.
the
No,
year?
isn't the game called? Is it called Take Me Back, or is it what was?
I think it's. I'm not sure. Again,
Anyway,
check out the wiki. It's all in the wiki.
It's called Take Me Back.
Okay. Riley, take us back, mate. You're going to be the MC. You're the man in charge.
No,
Joe's
I'm
the man in
hosting.
charge.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
Plot
Where'd you go? You
twist.
just left. Where'd you go?
Grab my phone
Why?
for the next segment.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Joe's in charge. Sorry. So it's me versus Junior Boy.
I'll keep score.
How many questions have you got? Do we know? No, they're not really questions. They're hints.
They're hints, yeah. So I've got it's
Oh
funny.
wait, there is no score.
There. No, there isn't. It's just someone wins and someone doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Who wants to guess first? Paper, scissors, rock.
I'll do a couple and then I reckon I'll throw to you guys for a guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, so the first clue
we
is
go.
also kind of alludes to something we're going to talk on a bit later. So Steve Irwin, the TV's crocodile hunter, was killed in a freak.
2007.
Incorrect.
Oh, thank God. We're doing a short
game, yeah. I prepared a lot of fun
So
facts.
how do we go? So Riley's had one guess. So do I get a guess at this one, or am I getting a guess at the
You
next
can
one?
guess whenever you want. And I think Riley's...
No, we usually did. No, last time
I
we
love
played-
working out the rules when we're on.
Last
the
time
air.
we played, we did. You answer one, we both say it, then we go again.
It's going to be a short game if we do that, isn't it?
Yeah, let me just read some of these fun facts.
All right.
So I get okay from now on.
You get next.
Yeah, but from now on, you can only once you go, the other person gets to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the rule. Riley got first guess. He got it
Yeah.
wrong. Okay, we're back on.
So you can go whenever. Okay, so the billionth iTunes song was downloaded, and it was Speed of Sound by Coldplay.
Oh, download on what? Does it say? Download
Just
like
on iTunes.
FrostWire.
MySpace.
Do you want more facts?
No, I think I'm gonna be able to get this. I'm gonna say 2006.
It is 2006.
Fuck.
That is a quick game, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got some other fun trivia. So in 2006, Pluto was no longer classified as a planet.
Yeah.
It became a dwarf planet. A Russian cosmonaut also hit a golf ball into space for an estimated 2.2 billion yard drive because there's obviously no gravity.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Twitter was launched
Shit.
in 2006, and
Yeah.
the age for Facebook
Went from
to sign up for Facebook was changed to 13. So it used to be you needed to have like
You
a
could have gone. You should have gone with
college.
way more of those ones to start things off. Do you want to grab another year? You want to play again?
sure.
It's the power of podcasting magic. Joe's
Here
just
we go,
gone.
magic.
Joe's just gone and done some research to get us another game because that wasn't long enough.
no.
I know what short things look like, and that was one of them.
We can't let these fans be ripped off.
We can't.
We promised
No.
a game of pick up play. Of
Take
Take Me Back. We're gonna give you a game of Take Me Back.
All right, let's do it.
A real game.
All right.
So what's the rule? So you're just going to say
I'm gonna say a
words.
bunch of facts, and
Yep.
then you guys can guess, and
Yep.
then from there, I'll give it he can guess, you can guess, and then I'll give it a bit of a higher lower depending how far out you are.
Okay, yeah.
Bet.
We're in BC territory
Hit
by
me.
the sounds of things.
All right. So the children's author, Dr. Seuss, passed away this year. Not this year, the year of the game.
2021.
Yeah. Kentucky Fried Chicken changed its name to KFC. So it used to just be called Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Cool
Okay,
name.
I
They
like it.
changed it to KFC this year.
Any ideas yet?
There were conspiracy theories that it's because they weren't actually selling chickens, but some sort of cloned headless chicken bodies. So the original name was supposedly shortened, so they couldn't be done for false advertising, which was, of course, just a conspiracy.
Wait, what the fuck?
Or was it?
That's scary.
An interesting phenomenon was first observed in 1991, which is on average... Oh, fuck, I said the year.
This has been one of the most juxtaposed.
1991.
Oh my
Sorry.
lord! All right, well, it's probably the last time Joey's gonna host a game, I reckon, on the Macpack podcast.
Boy, wow, wait.
Is that an absolute fucking? What were you thinking?
Well, look, I spent all day researching 2006. I got some killer facts, some great little factoids.
You went real hot early though. Like you went with stuff that was too close to home.
You ruined it.
It's Steve Irwin Day, which we'll chat about in a bit.
I had no idea what year he died.
Yeah, well, obviously I did. And then you've literally named. You just did like 10 minutes worth of research, and you've.
Yeah. I was going through. I was
Oh.
screenshotting my fun facts. I read it out. You know, it happens to the best of us.
It's on his mind too much. Maybe that's the way.
Grant Daniel has never felt more safe. I reckon. Goodness me. All right, boys. This week we asked the people of Perth and Australia, have you got your Christmas decorations up yet?
No. God, no.
Hot no.
Too early.
Time of recording was the
Too
15th. Is the
early.
15th of November.
It's too early.
It's pushing it. I
It's too
reckon.
early.
It's pushing it.
Especially, I find it's funny, like, you see some Christmas lights up this early,
Yep.
but they're never, like, the good ones. They're just sort
Hot
of like...
take.
Yep.
They're
Facts.
just, they're just sort of like the first people who... they just, like, sort of throw up one line.
They've
It's
been-
like... It's kind of nice to see, but it's also like, if you're that keen, maybe put some effort in.
Oh, Joey, hot take.
This is Jesus.
It's too early. It's not Christmas.
Yeah. No, I tend to agree.
I'm still celebrating Halloween.
As to the oh yeah.
A little bit.
You got Eli Duval's hat still on. Yeah, the people tend to agree. We've got quite a plethora of people
We
who
had a pretty split. A lot of
who
people did.
agree.
A lot of people were saying.
It's pretty split.
A lot of people. Said,
88% of people said no, you
No,
shouldn't have your
good.
stuff up.
oh, okay.
12% of people said yes, you should. Now, of the 12% of people who said yes, you should, let's have a quick little sift.
Any big names?
I accidentally pressed the button. I'm not going to lie. I accidentally pressed it. Taylor's family has them up. I went there
Already?
I went there on the weekend. They've got
That's
they've got the
big
tree and
keen.
stuff up.
But like,
Her mum is pretty keen on
Yeah,
Christmas.
she loves
like,
it.
Froths it. We'll probably keep them up till Feb.
And her tree and stuff is pristine.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I've only seen it once.
but
Yeah, that.
you know what I think
yeah,
about
It's
this?
nicer than
Don't
the
they have,
Maya
like, two-
trees.
don't they have a few?
She's got 3. Yeah, she got.
That's-
Yeah.
But you know what I think?
It's not a huge house either.
Especially-
You could probably see. I think you could almost see 2 at any
Three.
time. Like,
Do you know what I think about people who are like, oh, I'm so keen into Christmas. I'm going to put all my decorations up early. Doesn't that make you like less lit about it? Because it's Christmas, the
It
season of
dilutes it.
Christmas is gone
Yeah.
for
it
it's gone for
prolongs.
a
Since-
third of the year.
Yeah.
From November to Feb.
Oh, to Feb. They're
No.
leaving it up to
No,
Feb.
not
check
quite. Not
mate.
quite. Not
But
quite.
yeah, that's like almost a quarter, third of the year.
It's a long time.
It becomes not a special anymore.
It's almost a third of a quarter of a year.
That
'Cause
is.
Mum wrote in and she said that we put up, this is our family tradition.
Yeah.
The Macpack podcast. We have a tradition after Dad's birthday. And the
Mum sets up the tree.
our dad.
Yeah, so
Dad-
usually what happens is Jake will complain about
go.
the tree not being up for ages, and then the day we're doing it, he's nowhere to be seen.
Conveniently busy.
But Dad's birthday is the 12th of the 12th. So we have basically 12 days of Christmas.
Which is what the song
Yeah.
says.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should do.
But yeah, I think that's the best way to do it.
I
We
think
had a heap of comments, and I must say the comments were all time.
people are passionate.
A lot of
Let's just go out and say that.
a lot of people. We were gonna go with, do you put your tree up on the 1st of, like before the 1st of December or after the 1st? We would have had a lot of people who were on that line.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people said 1st of December, start of December. Akiva, your mate from last week, goes 0112.
She loves
So that's good. Start of December from Sammy Ryan. Heap of people basically saying start of December. Abby Callan,
This is one of my favorites.
I like this idea. The
Yeah.
25th of November, you get the full month of Christmas.
But
I think you need the buffer for the pack up.
yeah, we're gonna put up a poll. When are you taking it down? Are you taking
Yeah.
it down 26th? Are you taking it down in the new year?
It's a good question.
Ours stays up for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause they don't
mainly
give you
through
thieves.
laziness. It takes us that long to get it up. We're
Oh,
not
yeah,
pulling
yeah.
it down too quick. I don't mind Abby's, but my thing is it's usually like a weekend thing. I don't feel like you want to come home from work.
Oh, you don't have a specific day.
Well, like
Yeah.
I don't really want to do it on the week. I don't really want to
You
do
don't
it. I
wanna be
like it.
involved.
I like it being up,
Yeah.
but I don't like
Then
being involved in getting
do
the
you know what I
thing
don't
up.
like about Christmas trees as well?
Yeah.
Fucking itchy.
Yeah, they hurt.
Fucking
Well, yeah,
hell.
Maybe
that's
it's just the one
also-
we have.
All like the
Maybe, yeah.
plastic ones. Nah, all of them.
They are, yeah.
They're so like annoying to put up.
They're
Fucks me
probably
off.
they're spiky. Bojana 2 weeks before, which I guess gives
Yeah.
12 days. That's,
Bojana's on the same calendar as us.
yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, she's like Frank's birthday.
I'm a real
How
fan.
did she know?
I'm
We've
a
never
real
mentioned
fan.
that before.
Mark Chester. Chester's a king. Chester
He
is
is
a
a great,
Friday
yeah.
fiend.
Love him.
And Chester reckons early November.
Fuck.
Really?
Chester, mate. He loves it. the
Is
big
his
fella.
up now?
It must be.
Chester, let us know if your tree's up at. Well,
Early
yeah, it
November.
must be.
Maybe
It's
his
early
Friday
November, it's
feed
mid-November.
post can be
His
Him,
tree, yeah.
him,
His tree.
him perched next to the tree. Yeah, Mum goes after Dad's birthday. A week before Christmas from Mark Lindley. I think that's cutting it
Yeah.
fine, my friend.
If that
because-
was our tradition, it wouldn't get done.
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
we'd get to the point where we'd be like, nah.
no
Like-
point.
It's only a week.
Yeah, no point. Just
Yeah,
don't put it
that
up.
would be the thing. We're just too like not lazy, but just just like nah.
Yeah, we'll have to let everyone know when we put it up this year. 'cause
Yeah,
maybe
we'll do a big ceremony of me leaving and you guys setting up the
I
tree.
was actually doing it.
'Cause the decorations are off in the shop.
Do you guys use? Well, I think this is also a pretty popular question. Star or angel at the top?
Great question.
Yeah,
We
so
have an angel.
we have an angel.
We
It's
do
like
angel.
the family one.
Is angel
What's
more?
what's the? You've done a thing before, like recently. You go, the angel of Bethlehem, the angel. Oh, we'll cut this out if it's no good. What did you say? Paul?
the angel of?
I have no idea. Oh, the angel of Bethlehem. Was
You
something
d-
like
yeah, you did it. I think you did it on the
The
podcast.
angel of- I do remember that. What
Do
was
you remember?
that? The angel. I do.
that. I don't know what you're talking
It
about.
comes but once a day. It comes.
Do you remember?
Vaguely. Like, kind of like the Great Pumpkin. I think I did, yeah.
Was it when we were singing happy birthday to him? Was it? Was that
No,
it?
no, no. It was on fucking on the March Madness video. The angel of ping pong or whatever. Angel of table tennis. Bottom.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it was angel of bottle cap.
Yeah, because
Because we were playing with.
Heads
for
or
those
tails.
of you
was
who
that.
haven't watched the video, because we talked about it for like 6 months and never actually did
Don't even think we mentioned that we'd share.
it.
Guys, it's out now.
We talked about
So
for
basically,
about 9 months. Then we put it out, and like everyone was asking us, so we put it out. I don't even think we made mention to it. Didn't say the
it's
result or
quite
anything.
good, yeah. Take
Oh,
Oh, yeah, take one.
Yeah.
We have to do a wager video.
I was gonna wear it. Yeah,
That's gonna happen.
the angel of March Madness has blessed us again to remember.
we were meant to do the award-winning. What was it gonna be? Like the what'd you just
One
call
of
it?
us, one of
we're
us
gonna
is
have
meant
to
to.
go
Yeah,
to a
you guys have
shop.
to design. Jake has to design a because he won
A pamphlet or something.
for both of us, and then we have to dress up
We
and
were
then
gonna-
go to a shop
no,
and hand
We
it
were
out.
We
going
were
to dress up
gonna-
as the Easter Bunny.
Because it was an Easter-themed thing. We were gonna dress up and
Oh.
give out like chocolates.
Maybe we should do a
Be-
Christmas.
Oh, that's pushing it. We've only got 50 days to
So,
work it out.
so basically what happened was we did the March Madness video, which was like us. We played a bunch of games like ping pong, pool, darts.
Yeah.
And it's like a little competition. But then to decide who went first in ping pong, we
We-
flipped this like
This bottle
Stella.
cap. No,
It's like a
it's
single
little
fin.
little creatures.
Oh.
Little creatures, yeah. And then I just said, "Oh, the angel of ping pong," because got a little angel on it.
Classic
Oh
Joey.
goodness gracious. Well,
So when are we gonna do the video?
I'm not sure. This is all going into leftovers.
What?
What do you reckon?
It's prime time
I
shit,
think it's
baby.
pretty funny, yeah.
Okay.
It's the funniest part of the year.
Okay. Well. Okay. All right. Leaving it
Yeah,
away.
so we were always angel. I think if it was up to me, I'd probably.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We're back in the
I
room.
think I'd probably be star. Just seems like it's a bit prettier to have on top.
Isn't
Yeah. Angel's a bit fucking weird.
I thought Angel was more like Catholic.
More religious, yeah.
Yeah, and then Star's a bit more like Protestant.
Oh, we're really swinging. We're swinging with some uneducated statements
really
tonight.
Bringing up the troubles.
Oh, goodness gracious me. So thank you so much for everyone for getting in contact.
Is Protestant a slur?
Let's move on.
I'll tell you
Let's
about it in the
move
break.
on. Kira said that December 24th. Is
That's
that
right.
accurate, or is she taking the hot piss?
That's just 'cause she hates
Her
Christmas.
family hates Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fair
Do they put one up? You don't have to put one up.
I don't know.
I like the Grinch. Do they dress up like the Grinch?
Steph Christie, as soon as she submits her assignment
This week.
this week,
Christmas.
It's Christmas. Christmas tree is going up.
Fair enough. Yeah, into uni.
That's pretty exciting. But my favourite of all
The goat
comes from one of our Friday fiends, one of our favourite listeners, and one of our longest time listeners, Mr. Liam Rafferty, who says he doesn't have a Christmas tree.
What does he have?
Every year, he gets out his aluminum pole.
A classic.
It's good strength to weight ratio. And he gets it out of the crawl space and he sits it up and he announces it. A Festivus for the rest of us. All right, boys, it is Steve Irwin Day. Day of recording. It's
Steve
Steve
Irwin
Irwin
Day.
Day, the 15th of November.
Hell yeah.
I only found out about it today. I didn't.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it.
Apparently, it's been going for fucking ages.
The day we
Probably-
commemorate.
It should be a national holiday, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The day we commemorate Steve Irwin.
It is.
I
Yeah,
think it's nice to have it.
the car
on, like-
key king.
Yes.
The car key king.
I think it's nice having it on a day where it's like more about his life rather than like remembering.
Yeah, because
Just like his death, you know what I mean?
I immediately thought, it's like the day that he passed away, but it's not. It's got its own day, which
It's
is
a day he really liked.
which is fantastic. He screams like he's just true blue Aussie. He was just a king. I watched a few
In
videos,
every way. His hair, his like his tan. He's always tan, even
so
in winter.
tan, yeah.
and he always wore shorts, like real
Oh,
cut off
yeah.
shorts. I watched a video of him on Conan from '97.
Fuck.
Yeah. Is this the
Um,
one?
Here we go.
No, go on.
I only watched like a minute of it.
Yeah.
I was busy. Very funny, but he's just a lovely dude. He was so proud to bring his wife out. He's like, have you met Terry? Like to Conan. Conan's just like,
This doesn't normally happen.
Conan is just the most like scared person I've ever seen on that, because he was just like, there's gonna be like big animals and shit coming out.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, this is my wife. She's an absolute legend. Don't you think she's a legend? Like really, just like building her up. I thought it was absolutely
Have
terrific.
you seen that video of when he? I don't know if it's not on Conan. I think it's on Kimmel
Rove.
Fallon. Bro, no.
The one where he
It's on an
tackles
American
the
Croc.
Yeah, that's on
Like
Rove.
he's on the back of the
Yeah,
croc,
yeah.
and the croc's like moving around. He's like, whoa.
That's it. Rove had radio today. I found this out at work today. But Rove wore khakis. Khaki?
Khakis.
Khaki? He wore khaki kit for radio today, like a Steve Irwin specific.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we'll share that on Friday as well.
Corpus alum.
Yeah, king shit.
One of the
Yeah.
boys.
Do you know what I love most about Steve Irwin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when he's on like the American talk shows, the accent.
Yes.
It's
He
a
never
classic.
dialed it down.
Oh no, he cranked that shit out, crikey.
Yeah,
He
Crikey was a
loves
big
yeah.
one. Crikey was a big one.
And you gotta use the mates a lot if you're Steve Irwin. He's cranking the mates, but do you know what he also loves cranking? How you going?
Yeah, how you going?
He loves how you going.
I like a how you going. Is that how you introduce yourself to most? If I was to come up to you, like
For a
handshake.
daff up. This is cool.
Well, we've never met before.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I normally say howdy.
Bullshit.
No, maybe not to a first
Tip
date.
his hat.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Howdy.
in the office I'll say howdy.
You say howdy to people.
I say howdy
Yeah.
every now and then.
I've never once said howdy.
You're not as cool as us.
Oh my!
Yeah, but
What do
ju-
you say if you're gonna meet someone for the first time?
G'day, I'm Riley. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, that's very. I just
What
go.
do you say?
Oh no,
Okay.
usually I say g'day Riley, and then they say I'm Nathan or whatever, and I'm like pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Pleasure, that's cool.
I thought you said g'day Riley, and you're like just guessing their name. No, I always go, how you going?
How you going? Yeah.
Oh, it's usually g'day, how you going? That's g'day, how you going? It's
so you
all,
do say g'day.
I
It's a
say
classic.
g'day like so much, but I don't do it to be a flog, and I feel like
I just say it, it's just part of my.
yeah, g'day, how you going?
I
That's
feel like when
exactly.
you say it's very natural. I feel like if I would say g'day,
Oh yeah.
g'day, mate.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
But I used to say it a lot at the cinema complex at Brooklyn as well. Like we'd be saying the arithmetic, like g'day, how you going? And yeah, I've always had this weird inner. I've never thought about it. It's
Yeah.
never been something that I've tried to do. But I've always, not always, but when I have reflection time, every Sunday between 6 and 7, I sit down and have a reflection time.
Yeah. You in the mirror?
Yeah. G'day.
Naked.
Obviously.
I do wonder if people think I'm a flog because I say g'day.
I don't think that's why.
Good. All right,
Well, do you know I've noticed a lot of my new...
This is not going to be good for reflection time next week.
It'll be reflecting very hardly.
This is going to come
At
up.
my new workplace, there's a lot of like people that I haven't had the chance to like chat to yet, but we know each other and I ask them questions every now and then.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of how you going?
Okay,
around.
yeah.
Every time like walking through the aisles, it's like how you going? And it's crazy because everyone gives a different response,
Okay.
but they're all in the same vein.
Yep.
And today I was thinking, I was like, I want to find the ultimate response to how you going, because you always get the not bad, yeah, good, how you going back. A lot of people don't answer, which I find rude. One time I was walking out of a door today, right? Opened it, said, how you going? He said, cheers, because I was holding the door for him. Didn't answer the question. I was like,
He would have thought about that the entire drive home. Yes. They won't tell anyone about this.
But yeah, I want to find, what do you reckon the ultimate response is? Because that's also a power move, not answering the question.
You do that a lot. We start every single episode of the podcast. G'day, Jamie. G'day. To my left. Joe, how we done?
I don't look like Elon Musk.
And you never say like good thanks,
Yeah.
Jake, or anything like that.
I think
And it takes up about 90% of this reflection time. I'm telling you right now.
I think I usually say good.
I don't think you do. Again, check the wiki.
Yeah, check the week for the good counter.
But you know what? I reckon we should workshop it. We should put it out to the fans. What is your response to how you going? And what do you reckon the best response is?
So-
I want to figure out like a response that wows people.
So okay, usually I would just say like, not bad, fine, like just classic like work ones.
Yeah.
But there is a good one that I heard. I actually heard it on.
Here we go.
John C. McGinley.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Dr.
Yeah.
Cox on Scrubs.
Oh, this is good. I've
so
heard
he
this.
says, when someone goes up to him, he goes like, "Oh, how you going?" Like on set or whatever. How you going, John? He goes, we'd like shake the hand. He goes, "Better now."
Yeah.
That is
Good.
fuck.
It's good. Hey.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I'm
He
using
also
that.
he
That's
also-
it.
He has another one that he used on the show when he says goodbye to people, and it was
Here we go.
like something. See, nah, fuck it. Don't worry. I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
I'm
It's
excited. But that is good. Better now.
Better now.
better than that. I'll find
That's
it right now.
great because it's always forgettable. I don't want to be forgettable, especially when
No.
you're working into a new workplace. There's like 15 other trainees. You want to be remembered. You want to be
And
the cool
it's-
guy.
it's
You don't want to
big-
be the guy who's just like not bad. I want to be better
and
now.
also like if say if I go up to you and I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you going?" and you're like, "Oh, I'm great." It's kind of like
Fuck off.
it's kind of like you're rubbing it in, but better. It like makes them feel good.
You know what? I'm better now.
Yeah.
I always go with say it. I can't remember what I
How
say.
you
How
going?
you going?
Always good. Always
Always
good.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Always good. I
Yeah.
love that one.
A lot of people always say having fun as well at work.
Having
Is it
fun.
like a question?
Yeah, like having fun. I always say always.
Always, yeah.
I'm always having
Yeah,
fun.
that's good.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm here
mind
for.
that.
That's what I'm here for. I'm
The
here for
English. I'm just trying to find this John C. McGinley one. The English people, like Sam Fender, who I mentioned before,
Yeah.
does some big interviews with some big wigs, but he'll always go. It's a very English thing. They just go, "Yate."
fun. You eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like-
just like you all right.
Are you all right?
Instead of going, "How you going?"
So you alright?
It's a check in, and they just go, "Yate,
Yate.
yate."
There you go.
How you
I
going,
like
yate?
How you going?
How you going, yate?
Not really
It's like-
word.
yeah.
But they often go, "Hey." I think they also go, "How you going, yate?"
Yeah, how are you going? Are you all right?
that. Oh, okay, yeah. How you going?
They
Period.
double down. Yeah.
Are you alright?
Well, that's like howdy comes from how do you do?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
bet
shit.
you didn't know that. But then sometimes I like saying howdy at work because it's like you don't need to be. It's not time specific.
Yeah.
You're not saying good morning to someone in the afternoon like an idiot. But then sometimes I'll
I'm
say
never time specific.
no. You just get to work at night, evening.
Yeah, I also like have a good one. Get home safe.
Have a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like saying get home safe.
Get
That's
home
cool.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
when
say
I-
stay safe.
Yeah,
Stay safe and stay blessed.
Yeah.
and as always.
The episode is finished.
All right, boys, it's time for one of our favourite segments that we do each and every week. It's our everyday hero. Now, Junior Boy, you mentioned off the top
Yep.
that this week, that this week's hero was sent in by a guest.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
hell
is
yeah.
massively exciting. If you yourself have
guest,
or see
a
an
fan.
everyday hero in The Flesh.
A fan.
Ping us through a text message. Ping us through a voice memo.
Voice.
Voice
we
is
want
good.
voices.
Voices are good. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're too shy to do that, do it in a text and we'll put on a cute little voice for you.
Yep.
Well, on this occasion, we had one of the proudest punters
Yep.
in Perth
Yep.
pinging an everyday hero.
He's a part of many stories. Wait, let me preface this a little bit.
Okay,
Let
sorry,
me preface
boy.
this a little bit. So he's a big part of my life.
Yep.
Big Ed.
Big Ed.
It's
Ed.
awarding this week's Everyday Hero.
He is.
Right, yeah. So,
He's featured a handful of times.
yeah.
He's
yeah.
definitely been on the podcast before.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
on-
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a handful.
Yep. Good man. Yeah, so it tells the story in his own terms. So
Yep.
I'm going to give you some definitions.
Oh.
Library sesh.
Okay, that means they're just studying at the library.
Yeah, but they don't really study. They kind of just hang out in the library.
Okay,
I think that's it.
that's the only thing.
Thanks
you
for
need to
clarifying.
say. I think we could have worked that out. We good to play?
I think so. I might have
I
to
have an
go.
everyday hero for you guys for this week. We went to Macca's after a fat library session just to have the fat chats.
Yep.
It never fails to pop up at Macca's. And we were at Macca's from 11 to about 4 a.m.
It's a long time.
And there was this manager that was like really nice to us and was just talking to us. And he came up at like 3:30 before we left.
Male.
And like we felt bad because we didn't buy a lot and we just stayed there just like
For a day.
for fun kind of thing. And he went up to us and was like, you guys must be really good mates and like
Aw.
having fat conversations about like if God is real and like he was just
chats.
joking around and stuff like that. And out of nowhere he just came and said, I really wish more people would like you guys, where conversations these days mattered a lot. And he gave us a free McFlurry, which to me that was really an everyday hero moment right there. So this week's everyday hero is the unnamed Macca's manager.
That
I
was the
like
other thing.
that.
That was the other thing.
That's
Mine, the
fantastic.
airplane.
The airplane.
Also, he sent me. Bloke said, if you're going to send in heroes, send him in a bit better than this. He sent me two audio messages on Instagram as well. So I had to like screen record and then put it in GarageBand after. And then so he sent me two audio messages on Insta. And then he got to the part before the McFlurry. As you noticed, like the McFlurry part sounded a bit like cut in. Because he didn't get to the McFlurry part. And then he just skipped to the next one. He's like, and that's why it's the everyday hero. I was like, you didn't even say the McFlurry part. And then he was like, oh, okay. And just said, and he gave us McFlurry. I was like, thanks.
Don't pot the only person that's ever sent in an everyday hero. That was fantastic, Edmund. I really enjoyed that, and I really
It was
like
good,
the level of care that the Macca's employees showed.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's a pretty serious, especially like, is it Mental Health Month still?
Yeah.
Every month is
Exactly.
Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
But the fat chats and the big library sesh and the big sesh at Macca's, they're all key parts of the pillar. It's good to have a yarn with your mates.
It is.
It's good to have a yarn with your bros.
I have a feeling Big Ed was there with a girl.
Oh.
I have a feeling. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That.
Okay.
Wait, just him?
I don't know.
Okay, that's not how he painted the picture.
Maybe
Is
we'll
it?
hear more. I don't
That's
know.
not how he painted that picture. But yes,
Cool manager.
a great
Yeah, it's
manager,
really nice.
lovely guy.
Like a heartwarming story all around.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like it.
good bloke.
No, fantastic. So yes, if you along the same vein, if you want to have a yarn, and you don't have any friends, I guess, feel free to reach out to us. We'll happily have a yarn with you. Slide into our DMs, and we'll make that happen. But on this occasion, the Everyday Hero for episode 60
Huge.
of the Macpack podcast, as Edmund says, goes to the unnamed Macca's employee for going out of his way to dap up the boys or girls and say well done for having a serious conversation
That's all that matters.
in a time like this. Because yes, as he said, that's what matters. All right, boys, that brings us to the end of episode 60
Hell yes.
of the Macpack podcast. We said off the top that Joe looked a lot like Elon Musk because we had a handful of people over the journey let us know on TikTok. A lot of strangers seem to think that Joe looks a bit like Elon Musk. We asked the people of Perth while we were doing the podcast tonight,
And Australia.
yeah, does Joe look like Elon Musk? 55% of people said yes, while 45% of people said no.
The votes are in.
Now,
I don't know if I agree.
I just having a quick look at things.
It's really tightened up to begin with.
It was a landslide.
Yeah.
The first 10 votes were all yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is
Not good for me.
not going to be good for business. It does seem to appear that majority of people who don't necessarily
Know me.
seem to be swaying or are close with you seem to be swaying along that side of things.
Fair.
Your mates, don't know if this is a confidence thing, have gone with no. A lot of people that we know and see regularly have gone with no. So maybe at a glimpse, maybe on the TikToks.
maybe on the TikToks,
Yeah, but not in real life.
Maybe.
You do, and now that
Do you
I'm
know
looking at you, you are looking a little bit more Elon Musk with every
Do you know
minute
what?
that passes.
That's actually really good for the profile because like people will be going through their For You page and be like, "Holy shit, Elon's on a body."
Elon's on a pod.
I don't think I look that much.
We always have Elon on our pod.
I always wear a Tesla shirt from now on.
You should.
That would be all time. I'd love to know, and obviously, this is probably the question that will get shared on the day of release. Who do Riley and I look like? Is there any celebs?
I don't know. I'll give it some thought.
No one's ever commented about me and Jake.
No,
Never. No.
no.
There you go.
I'm a little bit nervous now that we've
Let's
asked.
find out.
Yeah, should be good. Sam
You
Fender.
just got that one guy from the.
Oh, the
grand
footy.
final, yeah.
We looked incredibly
That
similar.
was-
Can we do a campaign where we try and hunt that man down?
Yeah, maybe we should repost.
I put up a TikTok about that.
Let's see if we can hunt that man down.
Yeah, and kill him.
Not quite.
Gee
Speaking of TikTok, we're going to be 10 pack Macpack.
The 10K.
Probably by Friday, I would imagine. We're not that far off it now. On TikTok, we're about to have 10,000 followers.
We're gonna get a K in our name.
which is pretty. Yeah, we're gonna get a little Macpack K, which will be pretty exciting. So if
Hell
you
yeah.
haven't already jumped on their TikTok, jump on, have a look. There's heaps of funny videos. Riley does a fantastic job at sharing one a day, which is quite incredible, especially with the amount of junk time that we have on this pod. So he's really sifting through. He's like a gold miner, just like trying to find some gems.
The 7 good parts of each week.
Yeah.
It's fair bit actually. That's like one per segment.
Essentially. But no, so go check it out. We got heaps of shit coming. It's coming in the next couple of weeks. I've shared a little photo about a fancy little stewed setup.
Oh, yeah, that looks good, actually.
We may be in there within a matter of weeks. We have a handful of new equipment coming as well. It's all happening.
It is.
It is
And we have the merch is happening as well. It's all happening.
In production.
So fucking stay tuned. It's episode 60 of the Macpack podcast, and it has been an absolute pleasure to sit next to the two of you. So until next time, until this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Give your mama a hug.
ciao for now, but not forever.